Good morning, everyone, this Good Friday. Good Friday reminds us of something the world often tries to forget. Love has a cost. In Isaiah 43:10, God says, "You are my witnesses, my servant whom I have chosen, so that you may know and believe me and understand that I am he." A witness is someone who has seen something, experienced something, and cannot deny what they know to be true. God says to his people, "You are my witnesses." Not just people who believe privately, but people who testify to what God has done. And when we come to Easter, we see the greatest act that God has ever done. On Good Friday, Jesus went to the cross. He carried our sin, our shame, our rebellion, and our brokenness. The cross was not just a moment of suffering. It was a demonstration of love. Scripture tells us that God proves his love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Jesus did not go to the cross because we deserved it. He went because he loved us. Every nail, wound, and drop of blood declares the same message. This is how much you are loved. But Easter does not end at the cross. 3 days later, the tomb was empty, death was defeated, sin was broken. Jesus rose again in victory. The resurrection proves that the cross was not the end of the story. It was a turning point of history. And because of that, we are not just forgiven people, we are witnesses. Witnesses that Jesus saves, that grace is real, and lives can be changed. When we remember the cost of Good Friday and the victory of Easter Sunday, it should stir something in us. It reminds us that the gospel is not just good news for us, it is good news for the world. And God has chosen us, his church, to be those witnesses to the world. So this Easter, as we remember the cross and celebrate the empty tomb, may we not keep that message to ourselves. Instead, may we live and speak in such a way that others can see what we have seen, believe what we believe, and come to know the same Jesus who has changed our lives. Because the greatest witness we can give is simply this: Jesus died for us. Jesus rose again, and his love changes everything. So, as you go about this Good Friday, please give thanks and adoration for Jesus' sacrifice and all he accomplished on the cross. Pray that we all would see we already are his witnesses. We know what Jesus has done for us and in us. And pray we would be witnesses revealing Jesus to those around us. We are his witnesses to the world that needs to know that love, grace, and salvation are found in him. So as we remember the cost of the cross and the love Jesus showed for us, I pray you have a blessed and reflective Good Friday.